Good day to you, Professor. I am Juan Alcorta, and this is the second part of Assignment 1. For today, I have chosen Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad as the bank, and as a product, I have chosen Vehicle Financing Act in order to purchase a vehicle. Now, the financing facility for purchasing a vehicle in this case is Murabaha to the purchase order, MPO. Now, in this case, the cost and the profit are disclosed. You know how much it initially costs and how much the bank will profit from it by offering you the financing facility. The financing is done under fixed rate term, and it can be financed up to 90 or 100%, which depends on the credit evaluation, and it depends also if you are getting a standard package or a special package. The tenure for this product is 9 years. If you wish to buy a national car, you will pay a lower profit rate than if you buy a foreign car. Attached to this financing is takaful, which is obligatory. Now, once you get the financing, if you fail to pay on time or default, then you will have to pay ta'weed or compensation. In the opposite case, if you wish to pay your financing earlier than the tenure which has been offered to you, you can receive IBRA or rebate. Now, how does one go about buying a car through Bank Islam? So one approaches the bank and says, okay, I want to buy a car. So Bank Islam will appoint you as an agent to buy the car. So the customer goes to the dealer and buys the car on behalf of the bank. Now, once he has done that, he informs the bank that he has done so. So the bank then sells the vehicle to the customer, and the customer has to pay a monthly installment. The car will be pledged as collateral in case the customer fails to pay on time or defaults on his financing to the bank. Now, if you want to seek information for this vehicle finance, you just need to go to the webpage of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. And once you get there, you will see that it's user-friendly, it's visually appealing, and in order to be able to go to the vehicle financing part, it is just one click away. You hover your mouse over personal banking, and the vehicle financing facility will show up in a pop-up. Once you get there, you can click in the product disclosure sheet, and you will see that there's a well-explained product with all the terms mentioned in the previous slide. In case you already have a car for which you want to buy, you can use a calculator provided by the bank, in which you just put the price of the car on the bank's buying price, you put the profit rate of the bank, and then how long you want to pay it, or the tenure, and this will show the selling price and the installment amount you will pay per month. Now, together with the purchasing of the car, since you need to also get a takaful in order to get the financing, Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad and its sister company Syarikat Takaful Malaysia Berhad, they offer takaful promotions, which can be sold in a bundle package together with the financing. Now, these two images shown here, they show that Bank Islam is a bank which will protect your family and you while you purchase your car, and that takaful is available to all people, as shown by the crowd of people forming in the shape of a car on the right image. Now, if you compare the product offered by Bank Islam and in these two websites, Compare Hero and Ringgit Plus, you will see that Bank Islam does not offer the cheapest rate in terms of profit and monthly installment. Now, This is something that Bank Islam would have to explain if a customer were to ask why would I want to engage with Bank Islam to buy a car. Well, this is something that employees at Bank Islam will have to explain to a prospective customer. So in conclusion, Bank Islam, just like any other Islamic bank in Malaysia, today generally undifferentiated with conventional banks. People don't just rely on just religion, they also want to get a good profit rate whenever they hire banks to buy a car. To gain an advantage, Islamic banks like Bank Islam must compete on the basis of high quality and flexibility, products and procedures. In the case of Bank Islam, although the strength of the bank lies in the world Islam, it must be a bank for Muslims and non-Muslims, including foreigners. Today, foreigners in Malaysia compose 15% of the workforce, and although most are low-skilled or unskilled, there may be customers with high disposable income, highly skilled workers who are probably settled in Malaysia or are on a long-term basis, which may want to buy a car. So this is something that Bank Islam should consider. And well, today, even though Bank Islam is a pioneer in Islamic banking in Malaysia, having opened in 1983, it is not the market leader. That place goes to Maybank Islamic Banking. So what Bank Islam needs to do is to differentiate itself in terms of selection, delivery time, quality of service, expertise, image, value, and status. Thank you.